Now I gotta ride or die.
So yes guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, the Sierra estate is off back to its owner after a little clean up, ready for the Sandown Sprint this weekend. New cars in today, GTE coming in, maybe the future. I think, if I remember correctly, we shot one of these for the channel from Esplanade on the Isle of Wight, and if I remember correctly, this is the only Mark 7 generation that will ever be an electric, so interesting that this might go down in history as one of the sought after ones, maybe I'm counting my chickens before they hatch, but it might be something that happens in the future. Coming inside today, we have the EQB that's all done. The Fiesta's actually getting a couple of bits done to it. We'll show you that in a couple of minutes. It'll be in a couple of hours in real time, but in a couple of minutes. And as you can see, they've already started on the new Focus ST that came in yesterday that Jason bought. So a lot of detailed work happening with this. So we'll update you once Jason's back, dropping off the Cosworth estate. But yeah, a lot of things going down today. And this Fiesta that we put on the channel yesterday, I think it was, has actually been completely stripped apart because it's getting painted up. So yeah, cool to see that completely broken down. And just like that, Jason's actually come back. So it'd be rude not to go for a little drive in this thing, because why wouldn't you want to go for a drive in it, mate? You know what I'm saying? It's just silly not to. So enjoy some noises, because that's all you're going to hear now, noises. I know we weren't going to say anything, but I've just lifted this up. The biggest breakdowns of all time. Is that
so Jimmy
a Ford thing, or is that just a funny Avicii, Faithless or Prodigy?
It's because Jimmy
is it a bit of both? Because I think it's a joke as well as really good.
He doesn't really do modern tech.
No, it's
still a CD,
mate,
man.
Can I just point out, no one watching this has CDs in their cars, and this is the coolest thing I've seen today, including this car, is a CD in the front of this Sierra estate. Absolutely fantastic, and there's a screwdriver next to it as well. Mate, if someone come past me in a Sierra estate when I was a kid, I'd have actually lost my mind with making that noise. Of course, we do the obligatory go through town because we're in a really cool car and make flutter noises because we're basically still 18 years old. Is that true? Yes, it is true, because we're those guys. You know, you see those like older gentlemen that still like just rev at stuff. That's me and you. That's me and you all day long, mate. Just all day. Coming through. Yeah, look at that. It's an estate. No one knows what's going on. Breakdowns fell out. Everyone's like, why is this car broken? Why is it making all these noises like that? Wow, fourth gear's a level. Scares you too much, mate. She's fast. We are back. We've just brought the Fiesta van back, as you can see. Absolutely stunning bit of kit there. But today we are taking the ST for its first few cosmetic changes. Now, as you can see, since yesterday or day before when the video went up, basically it's been cleaned down just to see how much work is actually needed. And as you can see, there isn't really much, if I'm honest. The front bumper definitely needs sorting out. The wheels could still do with a little bit of here and there. They are okay, don't get me wrong. They've got down and dirty, got all of the rusty mess off pretty much every wheel. I think they've done a pretty good job, as you can see. But we're actually going to take this down to Martin to get a few things done, because of course this thing needs to look as good as possible, especially with the mileage, especially with the owners. If I remember correctly, I think Jason said it has around 5 owners, 6 owners now. And yeah, all you've done is clean it.
Yeah, so we've given
Not
it a wash.
rapidly, don't get me wrong, but mate, it's a big difference.
Headlights going to get done.
Yeah, so headlights need to be done.
Drop it over to Martin.
Yeah.
Get him to do all the wheels because they're bubbling.
Yes. I was going to say, the rust has come off, hasn't it? But they are... Oh, I see where you mean. Look at that right there. Okay, yeah, I understand that. So they need to be definitely done. Ah, okay.
So they've been painted and the corrosion's lifted because they've not been done properly.
Ah, that's a shame.
So we're going to sort that out.
Sort that out.
Some dents in the bonnet.
Okay.
So,
okay, you can. I can just about see them. The camera won't be able to see them, but yeah, there is a couple of dents on the bonnet. So of course that'd be going to.
Cool car.
Oh mate, it'd be going to the dent man. But yeah, really, really cool car. But let's get in it and take it to Martin.
Cool.
Let's do this. And of course, I'm gonna drive it, mate. I'm gonna see what it's like because it's been a while since I've driven such a not a standard one, but such a nice standard example of this car.
When you're coming down through the RPM,
Yeah.
about 2,000 RPM, hit the clutch and pump the throttle, fire a big bang out.
Bang, bang, bang. Right, let's do this. It has been a very long time since I've actually driven one of these, especially a relatively pure one. So this is a really, really nice example of what I believe to be a very expensive. These are getting expensive, mate. I tell you, they used to be cheap, but now you can see why that 5-pot with a pop and bang in there. Only a little pop and bang, nothing crazy. Hell of a car, mate. Hell of a car. Yes. One of my favourite things from the driver's seat is the boost gauge and the little pod at the top of here. As you can see, the boost gauge in the centre, and as we come on, it just goes up. Such a cool feature from this generation of Focus. And just like that, we cruise into MJG, where it's the only place to get your wheels powder coated. What we'll do is we'll park it behind this Shogun. Let's do that. There we go. Lovely bit of kit. So we've made it down to MJG. ST is here. Fantastic, mate. It drives fantastic. Well impressed. Like, it drives lovely. Like, it hasn't been hurt its entire life, which is such a shout. I am hugely impressed. It just feels so good, and I think the power's right.
Yeah.
At 280-ish.
Yeah.
280 I think is absolutely perfect. Really excited to see the transformation, because I know it's not going to be wheels and stickers and all this sort of stuff transformation, but
it's going to be really lovely.
yeah, it's just going to be a lovely example. Let's try and see Martin, shall we? Let's see if he's about. I mean, he's a busy guy, isn't he? Busy guy. Straight on your knees there, mate. You didn't even make it back inside, and you're on your knees already, getting right in there.
First problem.
It's always something's broken. Can you help straight away? Oh, no, I like that. You got to look after yourself. You know what I'm saying? Here we are. You got to look after yourself.
Yes, come out.
Common fault.
Common fault. Very common fault. In fact, I've shot many where I'm like, oh, can I get shots of the engine bay? No. No, we can't, because it's broken. It's got stage 2 bits on it. Look at you talking him into this. This. He's just like, you try to sell it to him or
I had a
something.
conversation with Marty only 2 weeks ago. Do you miss your photo?
Yeah, I really
Here we are.
miss mine. And
It's wrong colour.
I delivered a green one back to a customer.
Oh, yeah.
On the wheels.
Just saying, look at the colour. It matches.
Yeah,
No.
Could you imagine? It's blue on blue, mate. Like, it's not orange though, is it? That's the issue. The issue is it's not orange.
If I was going to have one, it'd be orange or green.
Yeah, I love orange. I'm
green.
orange.
Oh,
The green.
green.
Oh, we're talking green now. That's lots
Green
more than
RS
this though.
or orange.
It's lots more than this, but I mean.
I took that green one out to drop back to a customer.
And you were
I
like,
got home straight on eBay to have a quick look of what the price range was.
and you were like, oh, damn, why are they so expensive still? Why did this happen? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
We've all had some time away.
Yeah.
And I think that now, because the clientele that own them is
Yes,
changing, they're
100%.
falling into the more elderly gentlemen.
Yeah.
They are becoming cool again.
Which they rolled.
I think that they are on the up of that, mate, if I'm quite honest. They're on their way up.
Black, so there might be a bit of tinge.
Yeah, a bit of tinge in the old hair, mate. Looks like you're doing the old hair transplanting sort of.
Oh, yeah,
nice. Like where you're going with that. Very good. Sorry, boys, not this time round. Right, we're going to leave the car in your capable hands. Silver wheels, please, because they're already silver, but more silver. More silver, please. Sparkly. Ooh, sparkly. As sparkly as they can get. But yeah, we'll leave this here and, of course, include it in a video in the not so distant future. Jason, talk to me. What's happened here? Everybody was asking, weren't they, about this? can you please put an exhaust on the Fiesta, because I want to see an exhaust on the Fiesta. And here we are, exhaust on the Fiesta. What is it, Sportex?
Sportex. It needs a little bit of adjustment by a professional with a welder.
Yeah, the bracket itself on the end needs coming up, but this
looks better, doesn't it?
is so much better. Can we get a start and a little rev? Is that all right? 'Cause I think people are going to appreciate the fact that this thing sounds now a little bit more meaty than it ever has. Yes. The 1.1 sings now, mate. Yeah, I think that works, mate. I think that works. Oh, hello. Here we go. Whoa! There it is. The key bang we were all after. Lovely. Cheers, mate. Scared the crap out of me, that did. But yeah, sounds good now, doesn't it? And the key bang works because exhaust works. So it works together.
We're going to adjust it, send it to a professional.
Yeah, it does need it, but it's on and it sounds fantastic, which is what we wanted. And I think it completes the rear end as well. It makes that rear bib diffuser a little bit there really, really work. You're happy, aren't you? You're happy, I'm happy, but of course adjusting needs to be done. Looks sick. Pull the car outside because you need to hear this thing properly outside. Yes! Man, that sounds awesome. Yes, that sounds sick. Mate, like a little rally car. I love it. What a difference a little back box makes. That is really, really cool.
Now we know why everyone bought Fiestas from us.
Yes, and put an exhaust system on it. Literally all it is a back box about that big on the back of it. Mate, that's so impressive.
Quite to show him, mate.
Yeah.
We get back.
Yeah, be like, mate, look at this. This is your first car. Mate, it's like being in a McDonald's car park in the late 90s, isn't it? Yeah. Love it. Absolutely love it. It's actually finished the car off, I think, for now.
Spotlights.
Spotlights. Oh, yeah. People talking about spotlights and that. Now we've eradicated the small exhaust thing. Spotlights is the next thing that needs to happen.
Yeah, Jimmy sent me a link to some really expensive spotlight brackets.
Yeah, super dear.
£100.
But £100
for the brackets.
Wow, that's expensive, but it's going to make the car,
yeah, I think
in my opinion. Because although it looks good at the front now, don't get me wrong, I do think it needs the spotlights, mainly for the brochure pictures and stuff, but
I look sick like that.
You're so happy.
It also has a roof rack.
It has a roof rack. Oh, very exciting.
We're going to fit Nipper's BMX to it.
Yeah, sick. So that's content that's coming up. I want to see that really, really badly, actually. I want to see this with spotlights.
Sunroof tipped, spotlights.
Sunroof tipped. Windows down at the front. That's a good time, mate. It's a good time. But we're going to leave today's video there. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We will see you tomorrow.